Hello, hello. I hope this still works. It's been a while. Let me just move OBS to another tab to see if it's working properly. It should be. Okay. Well, hello, hello. I just really wanted. Oh, I forgot how quick they are. I really wanted to talk about things. I'm gonna make a video about it, but I really don't know what to say right now. It's hard. I've been having a hard time the last couple of years, and I really enjoyed making videos and programming and lots of stuff. I really did enjoy, but it all kinda went to shit. I don't know how to express it any other way. It just kinda went to shit. Because, well, life got in the way. I got some really bad health condition that basically made made it impossible for me to do anything but rest, and it was horrible. For those wondering, it was a post-COVID thing, but I'm not ready to talk about it completely, so you have to wait for another time so I can, and so I feel comfortable saying it because right now I'm genuinely still kind of confused about it, and it's not fun because being sick for 2 years has really taken a toll on me. And my creativity and all my. I think the camera is a bit weird. I got a new laptop, so. Well, it's not new for me, but it's different from the old one. So my aspect ratios are a bit weird. I think that's better. Yeah. And well, it has really been stressful and honestly quite life changing in the worst way possible. And every time I try to record to, well, one okay, it doesn't have teleport. And this is a hostel structure, makes sense. Some dark steel boots. I have double jump now. I should probably. Yeah, I should probably illuminate a bit because not even I can see well. So, well, every time that I feel like I'm getting better, something happens that makes me feel, or even worse, or I get down in the lows, which, oh, this is so annoying. But I just want to have normal jump right now. I know they have. I have played this mod pack before, so I know you can have traveling, which and a set PM module, which is basically the best thing you can ever get from these structures, which is so OP that I'm wasting time instead of progressing into getting my 0 point module because while rare, they're completely worth it. Last time I played it was in stream with the Lost Cities, Sky Islands Lost Cities, I think it was called. And this is normal Lost Cities, which I really like. I have played a lot of modpacks with it, and it's quite fun. I really enjoy it. Empowered and jump, and I'm also looking for a backpack because looting these structures, while powerful, it's kinda dumb with a backpack. I am so near to being able to get something actually useful. We're at 0 point module. That basically lasts the whole entire game. A fully powered ZPM module and a conduit binder, chrome dust for HB. And yeah, name tags not useful, wooden gears kinda useful, void crystals not useful. I'm gonna also throw gems and some things I don't need there. Well, yep, it's been something, alright. It's been quite chaotic, quite not unenjoyable in the last couple years, but I'm getting better, which I hope that's not me jinxing it, because hell, I have done that before. I'm so tired, and it's not the kind of tired that you just recover from. It's a type of tired that you slowly but surely grow accustomed to. I'm not saying you should get accustomed to it, just that that's sadly how it works with chronic illness. I would love for it to be just fine and dandy and honestly quite enjoyable. I would love that chronic illness wouldn't kill myself like that, but it does, and it's horrible. And I hate it all the more because of it. I'm just searching for chests. You can also use a lot of steel things at the beginning, so it's really useful to scour the entire place just to get a sense of it. Deciding where your base will be at, it's also a really important component before you get to the void world, because while void cakes are great and all, they are kind of difficult to handle. They're not impossible, but they're really annoying to handle. I think I'm just returned to the structure where I began. And well, I'm playing in peaceful right now, so like the pack is not intended to be played at hard difficulty or hardcore, because that's not the point of this pack. This pack is automation based, so life shouldn't be all the time, every day, just working yourself out. Like, you sometimes need time to rest, and that's okay. And I like packs like this because they're fun. You don't need to be a master of it. Anything is not like GTA and Age. Like, this is not my factory CEU specifically, because I prefer CEU versions. I, I don't really like normal Nami Factory. It just gets annoying really quickly because it doesn't have the quality of life things. So I prefer these community editions. I don't know why they call it community editions. If like yeah, obviously the team, it's not the original Rectech team or the original Omnifactory team, but Nomifactory was already a community pack made for made to replicate Omnifactory because no, Omnifactory was horrible but kind of enjoyable at the same time. So people really wanted to well experience the pack without needing to break yourself just and not enjoy it at all because that's Omnifactory, like really it's really bad. It could be fun at times, I'm not denying that, but most of the time it's just tiresome. A lot of the recipes changed just to be annoying. Like I remember some recipes took hours to get. Whoa, that's cool. That's actually so cool. I wasn't expecting to get a light spectacle from it, from Omnifactory from all. Like I also played it with a resource pack that made all the things look a bit more modern. I know that it's now Modifactory, which I don't like because I don't like newer Minecraft versions, especially the one that it's in. It's not because they're just newer. I like newer Minecraft in sometimes, but the reason it's more aligned to like it's not meant for this pack doesn't need to have all the bells and whistles that modern Minecraft comes with. So why should you port it to a newer version just for the sake of it? And like cabin, for example, create in modern, it's a really good example of what to do right when porting a mod pack into newer versions. You actually work a lot with the game and it introduces mechanics about the game, but the name scheme of these things are so complicated. Like Money Factory, I would just call it M for right now. M just ports the entire mod pack without concern for the actual mod pack. Let's see what we need to do right now. It just ports it without having anything, like the void cakes, diamond hammers. That's right now we don't need that. Iron supply, draws, and storage crates. This is the Graphic OS. Claim your chunks, crafting calculator, refers building lost cities, restrict registering homes, Discord GitHub, progression, recharge. You can actually. That's new. That's cool. Inventory sorting, multi-block previews, and put the central down for me. Okay. Like, I remember most of this. This is new. Like, a lot of this is new. The progression tab already existed, but the multi-block pre-builds, that's something new. Which is cool and awesome. I'm just gonna be right now with the light, just so I can talk a bit. Hi, this is me. I made this skin a long time ago now, and I still like it. It's really cool, and I think it fits a bit with the eye of the universe that we have right now. Like, the badge is a sniffer for those that don't know or don't realize that those 6 pixels refer to something. It's a sniffer. But yeah, I have a knife. I don't know if you can see it, but I have a knife right there. I don't know if that's seeable, but well, returning to do things. I recently got to reframe my goals and to actually think about them for a bit because I wasn't living right at the moment. I wasn't like enjoying anything. I wasn't living. It's the best word for it. I was just an spectator in my own life, and that was so goddamn horrible. I had meltdowns about it. I cried. I made up. I walked 11 kilometers just to prove that I was worth battling for. And hey, I'm doing better now. I'm getting better. At least that's what everybody's saying to me, and I want to believe it because yeah, it's not fun to see your life is slowly drifting away. All the things that you have done, all the things that you wanted to become, all the things that made you you, and they just disappear. That's not fun. Like, that's not enjoyable at all. I hated, hated with a passion all the things that made me suffer so much. But now I am getting free from that. And the first step to actually reclaiming my life is reclaiming my creativity, which sounds weird, but I really need to get back to drawing, get back to video making, get back to programming, get back to all the things that I did before, and now I practically forgotten how to do them, which is so weird for me. I'm supposed to be a polymath. I'm supposed to be someone who knows a lot about all the things. That's the person that I'm supposed to be, and it just felt weird to not be it for the longest time because I still learned, I still grew, I still did everything. Just I did it wrong, like because I couldn't do it any other way. Like if you don't have an option, you won't be able to see what you're doing wrong because you're not doing something wrong. You're just living how you can, which it's not fun. Living because you need to live, it's horrible, and I don't like it because I genuinely I felt like I was needing to live for something bigger. I always am searching for something bigger. I'm searching for better life, for better quality of life, for oh, and I mean this is this is huge. Let me grab the hammer. I still don't have my keybinds, so yep, that was to be expected. Why do I have neodymium? That's so useless right now. You don't need neodymium till way way later. Beetroot you never need those. You need canola, a lot of canola. That's something I remember. I played this like 3 years ago, something like that. And the magnum opus of it all. Getting applied energy sticks as soon as possible. It's basically your get away, like it helps you so much. It's just so useful. But well, I really wanted to just give myself a chance to actually try this time, because most times I try just too hard or I don't try at all because hey, I'm not feeling good. That's enough of an excuse to do anything or not do anything, like, because like I'm right, I don't feel good. That's not something that's just that I'm inventing in my head. Like, I'm actually not feeling good. But one second, I need to pass the recording. Well, I'm back. I heard someone knocking at the door, and I didn't. I was hallucinating. So that's fun. To my knowledge, I don't have schizophrenia, but sometimes it feels like it. It's so hard to tell what if anything's real or not sometimes, which is not fun. It's all the medicines and all that shit, but I really, really, really need to learn to live again, because hell, if what I was doing was living, I better be dead. It should have a chest somewhere. Normally, if it's a hostile place, you have actually loot. Probably not in that case. That's way better. I'll lower it in at some point, but I'm kind of blind also, so I don't want to put myself with too much eye strain. But well, I have been learning how to live again, which is weird because I thought I was living, but no, I wasn't. And I really needed to find my actual motivation for being myself, not just whatever I was doing, because I was doing things just for the sake of doing them, which it it was weirdly fun, but at the same time I hated it with a passion. Like, I didn't enjoy at all living like that, but there was something so freeing out of yeah, I don't need to work right now, like, because I'm feeling bad, and that that peace that it brought to me, like, because I was such an overachiever, an overworker, and over everything, and so I got burnt out before I even started, which is so weird, because it shouldn't be like that. You should try to live your life as well as a person, not as a machine that just knows to do everything right and to do work like it's nothing. Like, that's such a horrible mentality, and now I know it, but before I didn't. So I was like, what the fuck do I do now when I couldn't do anything? Like, what? Oh, rubber. That's useful. I noticed now that I'm not taking fall damage. Maybe you're the hoods. Let me change them. Like, that's why scavenging for things in the lost city is so important. You can get so many random cool things like those boots. I don't really recommend doing it for too long. It just becomes really goddamn difficult without the proper tools. So exploring it with certain caution is always the best thing. I really miss having the tricapitator. That's how it's said, right? Tricapitator? Tricapitator? I don't know. I'm just a weird person that decided that it would be fun to do this. Like, let me jetpacks, satchels, leather, tin, and wool. That's such bonkers. Right now, I don't have anything for that. Well, but yeah, now I need to learn how to live, not overwork myself, but also at the same time learn how to work again. Because at the same time, because I wasn't working, I wasn't doing anything at that moment. So what was I doing during those 2 years? I really don't know. Like, because I wasn't getting better, I wasn't getting worse, I wasn't doing anything at all. I was just suffering and enjoying the suffering at some level because I hated being myself at that time. Because, yeah, I obviously worked hard, I obviously did things, but to what extent did I live if I didn't do anything for myself? Everything was to chase a bigger goal, to get more money, to get more things, to work harder. And whenever I did something that it was fun for myself, like, I just hated it. I don't know how to put it any other way. I hated it because it wasn't normal for me. Like, making videos was something that I found incredibly fun, but at the same time I found it incredibly infuriating and tiresome and genuinely so difficult for me. Not because the content, but because the lack of thereof. Like, my inability to actually, I'm going down. Well, my inability to actually give myself time to learn this kind of stuff and give myself the leniency to be human, not just be some type of machine. Because that was what I was doing. I wasn't like actually enjoying anything. Like, the joys of programming were few, but I found it interesting because it was my place, my home, my everything. Like, I learned to talk to people about it, and they thought it was cool, and I made friends that way. But at the same time, I felt empty because I couldn't really see myself in that field forever. And that's fine. Now I know it, that's fine. That's not my problem. That's just something that I'm not meant to live forever. In No one's meant to live forever in the same state. I learned to program because I needed something to do. I needed something to work. I needed something to actually become to myself. Like, I don't know how to explain it in any other way. It was so tiring, it was so time consuming, it was so horrible in so many aspects. But I enjoyed it because I was finally making myself to be something. And if that something was something that I hated, then that was fine because I rather be something that I hated than not being something in general, which feels wrong to say, but that's how I actually felt. Like, when you feel useless, everything around you seems like an opportunity to not be it. So, yeah, I think I'm going to put my base somewhere around here. Like, the void right now is not a place, or not a comfortable place to be in. So, petroleum. I hate petroleum. I've never used it. I used it for the required things to make plastics, but I never used these pump jacks. I used the actual pump jacks, not the petroleum reservoirs, which makes no sense in the game. So why it's even a thing in here? I don't know. I'm so confused about why they decided to put petroleum reservoirs like that. Like, yeah, to find petroleum, but at the same time, I just realized I didn't grab the ore scanner. Fuck. Is there a way to get a prospector scanner? That's a huge error. But what else? My ramble direct. What I'm going to do is open you, get the upgrade for direct, put it into the sword that I'm actually using, and then put you there and get me. HP only takes like 50 hours in this mod pack, which is a lot. Right now I don't have 50 hours on me to get to HP, but I still really enjoy it, the grindiness of it, which is weird. Most people don't enjoy something being grindy. That's a lot of steel. Hmm. That's also red alloy. My pulsating iron, it's not that necessary. Bones can wait, let me put a chest plate. Steel, I don't need enchanted books. Well, but yeah, that's basically what it's in my mind today. I think I'm going to pause the recording now because I need to unravel some things, like actually learn how to live. I'm gonna make a video someday. I cannot promise specifically when, but I'm gonna publish something about my goals right now, which, let me say, it's so goddamn different as how they were a couple years back. I thought school was the end all be all of everything because that's how I measured success, that's how I measured the actual way to live was how much I studied, how much I worked, how much I did everything. So now that I want to slow down, I just find myself not being able to. Not for lack of wanting, but for lack of knowing. I don't know how to slow down, but I also don't know how to speed up. Like, pe- people around me are saying that you need to go one step at a time and you need to go, but you're advancing, never backwards, just forwards. And it sounds like good advice. I really think it may be good advice, but at the same time, something feels awfully wrong with that. Done. Minecraft music is always so relaxing. That's also a reason why I like to play in older versions. But yeah, I love living and I need to learn how to do it again. And if this is the first entry into diaries, so be it. I really hope some of you stick around to learn more and learn with me because I already tried it to make complicated stuff and to actually make myself into something. So I know I have a lot of knowledge. I just need to know how to use it now because I'm lost in that aspect. If you have any ideas or anything to add, say it in the comments. I will probably be reading them because I really need something to cheer me up. So have a nice rest of your day and continue traveling. This has been Ed and one of the entries into the diary. Goodbye.